Kings Canyon National Park, a place where granite giants pierce the heavens, where ancient forests whisper secrets to the wind, a sanctuary of silence and solitude, broken only by the roar of waterfalls and the call of wild creatures. The first time I laid eyes on Kings Canyon, I was awestruck. Towering above me were the park's namesake, the Kings, a brotherhood of granite peaks sculpted by time and the elements. Their sheer cliffs and rugged slopes seemed to touch the sky, a testament to nature's enduring power. I felt dwarfed by their immensity, yet strangely comforted. There's a humbling beauty in realizing how small we are in the face of such grandeur. It's a reminder that there are places in this world untouched by human hands, where the wild still reigns supreme. And within that wildness, there's a profound sense of peace. Kings Canyon is a place to reconnect with nature, to lose yourself in the rhythm of the wilderness, to find solace in the simplicity of sunrises and sunsets, of starry nights and the scent of pine needles after a rain shower. Long before the arrival of European explorers, the Kings Canyon region was home to the Monoc people. They lived in harmony with the land, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the seasons. They fished the rivers, hunted game, and gathered acorns from the abundant oak trees. Their presence is still felt today in the ancient trails they carved, the stories they passed down through generations, and the deep reverence they held for this sacred land. The arrival of European settlers in the 19th century marked a turning point in the history of Kings Canyon. The allure of gold drew prospectors to the region, eager to strike it rich. They blasted their way through mountains, leaving scars on the landscape that are still visible today. But amidst the frenzy of the gold rush, there were those who recognized the intrinsic value of Kings Canyon's natural wonders. Visionaries like John Muir, the famed naturalist and writer, saw in these towering trees and granite cliffs something sacred, something worth protecting for future generations. Their efforts led to the establishment of General Grant National Park in 1890, protecting the magnificent General Grant tree, a giant sequoia that stands as a living testament to the passage of time. And in 1940, Kings Canyon National Park was established, encompassing a vast wilderness that stretched from the foothills of the Sierra Nevada to the crest of the range.
Kings Canyon is a hiker's paradise, with trails to suit every level of experience. For those seeking a gentle introduction to the park's beauty, the General Grant Tree Trail is a must-do. This paved, accessible loop winds its way through a grove of giant sequoias, offering a glimpse into a world of ancient giants. For more adventurous souls, the Mist Falls Trail beckons. This moderately challenging hike leads to a breathtaking waterfall that cascades down a sheer granite cliff, creating a misty spectacle that leaves visitors in awe. The roar of the falls, the cool spray on your face, the verdant beauty of the surrounding forest. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left the trail. And for those seeking a true wilderness adventure, the Ray Lakes Loop Trail awaits. This strenuous multi-day trek takes hikers through some of Kings Canyon's most remote and awe-inspiring landscapes. From alpine meadows carpeted in wildflowers to turquoise lakes nestled beneath towering peaks, it's a journey that will test your limits and reward you with unforgettable memories.
Kings Canyon isn't just about hiking trails and scenic vistas. It's a playground for outdoor enthusiasts of all stripes. Rock climbers come from far and wide to test their skills on the park's challenging granite cliffs. The sheer walls of the Kings, the Watchtower, and the Grand Sentinel offer routes for climbers of all abilities, from beginners to seasoned veterans. For those who prefer their adventures on two wheels, Kings Canyon offers miles of paved and unpaved roads perfect for cycling. The Kings Canyon Scenic Byway, which winds its way through the heart of the park, offers breathtaking views of the canyon and its surrounding peaks. And for those seeking a true escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, Kings Canyon's campgrounds offer a chance to reconnect with nature. Spend your days hiking, fishing, or simply relaxing by a campfire, serenaded by the sounds of the wilderness.
Beneath a star-strewn sky, finding solace in Kings Canyon's embrace. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the canyon, Kings Canyon takes on a magical quality. The air cools, the stars begin to twinkle in the darkening sky, and a profound sense of peace settles over the land. It's a time for reflection, for contemplation, for simply being present in the moment. Find a quiet spot along the rim of the canyon, spread out a blanket, and gaze up at the night sky. Far from the city lights, the stars shine with an intensity that's hard to describe. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens like a river of light, and shooting stars streak across the darkness, leaving trails of wonder in their wake. In that moment, surrounded by the vastness of the universe, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and wonder, to feel connected to something larger than yourself, to the ancient rhythms of the earth and the cosmos.
Whispers of the past, local lore, and the spirit of the canyon. Every place has its stories, whispers of the past that linger in the air, in the rustling leaves, in the echoes of laughter and sorrow. Kings Canyon is no different. Its history is etched not just in the landscape, but in the hearts and minds of the people who have called this place home. Gather around a campfire with park rangers and local storytellers, and you'll hear tales of the Monoch people, who lived in harmony with this land for centuries, of their deep reverence for the natural world, their ancient rituals and ceremonies, and the spirits they believed inhabited the mountains and forests. You'll hear stories of the early explorers who ventured into this untamed wilderness, mapping its rivers and canyons, discovering its hidden wonders, of the miners and loggers who sought to extract its riches, and the conservationists who fought to protect its beauty for future generations.
A tapestry of tastes, savoring the flavors of Kings Canyon country. After a day of exploring Kings Canyon's trails, treat your taste buds to the flavors of the region. From hearty mountain fare to farm-fresh produce, there's something to satisfy every palate. Stop by a local roadside diner for a taste of classic Americana. Sink your teeth into a juicy burger, piled high with all the fixings, or savor a slice of homemade apple pie, warm from the oven. For a more upscale dining experience, head to one of the restaurants in the nearby town of Oakhurst. Here you'll find everything from Italian trattorias to cozy cafes serving up gourmet coffee and pastries.
No visit to Kings Canyon is complete without spending time with the people who dedicate their lives to protecting this national treasure. Park rangers, volunteers, and scientists work tirelessly to preserve the park's natural and cultural resources, ensuring that future generations can experience its magic.
Engage in conversation with a park ranger, and you'll be treated to a wealth of knowledge about the park's history, geology, and ecology. They can tell you the best trails to hike, point out hidden gems, and share fascinating stories about the park's wildlife.
Talk to a scientist studying the park's giant sequoias, and you'll gain a deeper understanding of these ancient giants and the threats they face from climate change, disease, and human encroachment. Their passion for their work is contagious, inspiring a renewed appreciation for the importance of conservation.
Section 9. Kings Canyon's Enduring Embrace, a place of wonder and renewal. As I stood at the edge of Kings Canyon, gazing out at the vast expanse of wilderness before me, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. The weight of the world seemed to lift, replaced by a profound sense of awe and wonder. Kings Canyon is more than just a national park. It's a sanctuary for the soul, a place where the wild still reigns supreme and where the human spirit can find solace and renewal. It's a place to reconnect with nature, to challenge your limits, to find beauty in the simplest of things. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left its granite embrace, its memory etched in your heart, a reminder of the power and majesty of the natural world. Section 10. A Call to Wander, embracing the spirit of exploration. We all have a Kings Canyon within us, a place of wildness, of untamed beauty, of challenges that test our limits and rewards that fill us with awe. It may not be a physical place, but a state of mind, a yearning for adventure, a desire to connect with something larger than ourselves. The call to wander, to explore, to discover is deeply ingrained in the human spirit. It's what drove our ancestors to cross continents, to sail uncharted seas, to push the boundaries of what was known and possible. And in today's world, where our lives are often consumed by the demands of work, technology, and the relentless pace of modern life. That call to wander is more important than ever. Section 11. Planning your Kings Canyon adventure, practical tips and essential information. Ready to pack your bags and answer the call of Kings Canyon? Here are a few practical tips to help you plan your adventure. Best time to visit. Kings Canyon is open year-round, but the best time to visit is during the summer months, June to September, when the weather is warm and sunny and the trails are free of snow. Getting there. Kings Canyon National Park is located in the southern Sierra Nevada mountains of California, approximately 300 miles east of San Francisco. The nearest major airport is Fresno Yosemite International Airport, FAT, which is about a 2-hour drive from the park. Fees and permits. There is an entrance fee to enter Kings Canyon National Park, which is valid for 7 days. If you plan on camping overnight, you will need to obtain a wilderness permit from the park's visitor center. What to pack? Be sure to pack for all types of weather, including layers of clothing, a hat, sunscreen, and insect repellent. Sturdy hiking boots are essential, as are a map, compass, and plenty of water. Section 12. Leaving no trace. Preserving Kings Canyon's legacy for generations to come. As you explore the wonders of Kings Canyon National Park, remember that you are a guest in a fragile ecosystem. It is our responsibility to leave this place as pristine as we found it, so that future generations can experience its magic. Follow these leave no trace principles to minimize your impact on the environment. Pack it in, pack it out. Whatever you bring into the park, be sure to pack it out with you. This includes all trash, food scraps, and even biodegradable items like fruit peels and toilet paper. Stay on designated trails. Hiking off-trail can damage vegetation, erode soil, and disturb wildlife. Respect wildlife. Observe animals from a distance and never approach or feed them. Be careful with fire. Campfires are only permitted in designated fire rings. Keep fires small and make sure they are completely extinguished before leaving your campsite.